Okay, so another thing is, as you guys advance forward in this, you guys gonna be now probably gonna be, Chang will tell you to bring 2 sticks in, so you guys could do what we call Siniwali. It's basically Siniwali is referring to weaving, because there's a lot of weaving motions to it. But starting off with that, learn to use 2 sticks. I want you guys to face off with your partner. Stay square. Just put your stick out to make sure you guys can't, your sticks are touching, that's good. That's how far you want it. If it's touching, if you could touch your training partner's shoulders or any body, that's not good. Yeah, that's not whack each other, break bones, okay? So from here, stand square, and all you're going to do is, first one is going to be a very simple 3 hits. But each time when you strike, you're going to squat down slightly with your knees, okay? 1, 2, 3. So that's the high line I want you to hit. 1, 2, 3. Then after that, low, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Each time you notice that, do you see how Sifu Jee's legs kind of squatting at the same time, so dropping its elevation? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So always remember 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's your first set of motion. Each time when you strike, you want to slightly drop your elevation. There's a reason for this, which you'll learn later down the road. So from here, next, that's the first one, which is just simple. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is what we call single hit counts, okay? Now 2 counts is 1, 2. So this time you're going to go high and low, high and low, high and low. If any of you lads are singing the Snow White song, Sifu Chang will whack you in the head, and if he doesn't, I will when I land. There you go. Like that. So that's the 2 count. 3 count is obviously 1, 2, 3. Now this one, remember how we're just learning to squat with our knees? Now we're going to 1, squat, then stand up, lift our knees, and we're going to deliver this last shot from inside and high, okay? So from here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do you notice how I'm always chambering each shot back to the point of origin, which is right next to my shoulders right here? That's where you want your sticks to be at. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's what I want you guys to work on. So now you got 1 count, 2 counts, and 3 counts. So work on those. So once you got those as a base set, next set is, as we do this, it will start to advance more and more. Remember, I want you guys to feel free to rewind this back and watch it over and over again, okay? So next set is from here. This time I want you guys to chamber 1, where you guys normally used to positioning and chambering your stick. Second, I want you to chamber right underneath that. So right here, see that? This is where it's positioned and retracted to. So first shot's gonna be high. Second shot with your left hand is gonna be low. Then you're going to do half a circle turn, and you're gonna return that to the opposite side in a mirror formation. 1 and 2. Half a circle, return. 1, 2. Half a circle, return. High, low, half a circle, return. High, low, half a circle, return. High, low, half a circle, return. If you guys think this is annoying, wait till we start to move on to the next. But it gets better. So when you get better, pa, 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 pa. Always remember, keep your distance so only your weapons are clashing and it's not clashing onto you. So like that. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. So that's your next stage of evolution. One after this is even easier, which is what we call the caveman. You're going to bring it to this. You're going to go high from the inside first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is from here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How I want you guys to do is I want you to do 3 sets of this on the top. So if we do this 1, 2, 3, 4. So bottom starting 1, 2, 3. This will bring you back to the original position after that 6th set is complete. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want you guys to work on that, and that's the caveman. Once you got that, the last one of what I teach for my students is what we call the Heaven 6. This is combining all this together. So if you guys look at this, this is what it looks like. I want you guys to chamber that stick in this position, just like you did before. You're gonna go high, and you're gonna come high from inside, alright? Then you're gonna switch the opposite end, strike here, and you're gonna counter. Aha! Got you a little confused, didn't it? So, high, high, high from inside, high from outside as you bring your hand under your left arm right here. Then from inside as this shot is going through and crossing over your center right here. Occupy the center always. You'll learn that harder later down. You're going to now strike from the inside with your right hand. Then this continues from inside from high, outside high, and bring this arm, left arm in, and strike like that. So I'm gonna do this as slow as I can so you guys can follow, okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Do you see how these are chambering? 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You'll notice that 1, 2. Every time when there's a 2, it chambers the shot for the following. Right here. 2, 3, 2. See? 3. So on the third one, you'll see the switches as the second one chambers for that shot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So there's that. Heaven 6. Now is what we call the umbrella drill, which is actually easier than this. It gets easier slightly. Alright. So from here, you're gonna position just like how you Chang will probably teach you this, but basically having to get into right fighting stance right here. All you're gonna do, you're gonna throw high right first, and you're gonna bring both stick in this manner right here. Now, with these as shorts, so really be careful. You wanna catch your training partner's stick between this in a scissor manner, okay? And you're gonna bounce it off and you're gonna strike like that, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna have to break this down. So 1 high, shield, strike. This time coming from your left side. High, deliver the shot, high, left, shield, almost like that redondo motion, see? Or bacalao motion. So bacalao and strike again. High, shield, bacalao. High, shield, bacalao. High, shield, bacalao. High, shield. It's good to move slightly away, otherwise your training partner, if he doesn't have the hand-eye coordination, he will whack you. So make sure you kind of slightly evade that and deflect, strike. High, evade the move shot. Funny story, back in 99 when your Sifu and I were practicing this, there was one incident where we were doing this for almost an hour into after our shift at our work. And both of us were really super tired and exhausted. And while doing this, I went to strike like this, and Sifu was slightly like kind of groggy state. And craziest thing happened. He did this crazy evasion, then came around and did this crazy Chinese kung fu stuff and tried to whack me in the head with it. And then that ended up becoming what was supposed to be a drill into an actual fight that was slightly fight mixed with sparring quite a bit. Good entertainment for our rest of our whanau who actually was witnessing this and saying, what the hell are those two idiots doing? But good times. So there you go, guys. Let's kind of cover this. So you've seen all the 1 count, 2 count, 3 count, caveman drill, and now you saw the high-low and transition to heaven 6, transition into umbrella, and that's it. So that's the Siniwali portion of our training. I promise when I land, I'll correct if there's any techniques that you guys are slightly varying or didn't get quite right from our distant learning. But keep on at it. This will help you develop hand-eye coordination, especially if you're working with something like this, which is very short. This is only 12 inches. But if you guys could do your Siniwali with this, what will happen is you will develop necessary hand-eye coordination to do this with any longer weapons. Have a great day, lads.